If you thought what you heard about the Gary, Indiana situation was bad, things have just gotten way worse. Now we're talking about people being without power for at least a week now, and the consequences of this outage is starting to spread in other parts of their lives at this point. Now people are losing money, losing work, under the threat of not even having a job after everything's fully recovered. And the struggle for food has gotten worse, but not only that, now they're having water issues. As you know, as power is out for an extended period of time, now the water filtration is being affected. So now they're not even getting clean water. And a lot of residents are still scared to go out of their house because now the attacking has gotten way worse. People are standing outside of people's houses in the pitch dark. You might have someone hiding behind tree rubbish trying to rob you. People are afraid to go inside of their homes because they don't know if their homes were broken into while they were gone. Not only is it affecting the water system, but the sewage system. And we have to keep in mind that some people who live in Gary, Indiana, live in trailer homes. They don't live in traditional homes, so they're really being affected by this. And what's really frustrating residents that live there is the fact that they really feel like they're not being seen and they're not being heard in terms of their complaints.
Indiana has quietly been absorbing the cost of data center deals related to NIPSCO after a 20% share was taken out, and no one's talking about the core problem of why we are going on day 12 in the dark. Back in 2024, BIP, or Blackstone Infrastructure Partners, one of the world's largest alternative asset managements, took a 20% stake in NIPSCO. They are heavily invested in digital infrastructure, data centers, fiber optic networks, and cell towers. Following the acquisition of 20% in NIPSCO, there started to be tax hikes that were absolutely insane. In July of 2025 and early 2026, the IRUC approved a 16.75% electric base rate increase. This added roughly $23 per month to the average resident bill. Key on the point average because this was different for Gary, Indiana. Now, just in August of this year, right before the storm, NIPSCO got approved to hike everyone's bill by $257 million for a rate tracker increase. Gary was hit with the highest tax hike, meaning that residents effectively paid more relative to their income in the rate structure approved by the IURC. Large politically connected individual customers, such as nearby steel mills and BP refinery, basically did not receive those same hikes. Due to them not paying their fair share, there was a disproportionate share of the financial burden, meaning what they didn't give to the other communities, they passed off on Gary, Indiana, and we paid significantly more to keep up for other financial households. A lot of surrounding areas were prioritized over Gary, Indiana, as we are still in the dark. 20,000 people remain without power. Despite carrying the financial burden of the surrounding cities and paying triple because they have cut deals due to data centers and updated infrastructure, we received help last. That is the problem with NIPSCO, and it is deeper than what you guys think. Coming back to empty blackness. I'm so tired of being in the fucking dark. My son's passed out in the back. We've been driving around all day. Didn't really get to charge up the devices, but y'all know the drill. On the way in the door, we've got our flashlights. I've got my pew-pew. And we finna get in this house. Just in case you think I'm joking. Just in case you think this shit a joke. Hold it so I can open the door. There we go. All right, you guys go first. Give me the flashlight. Go. Go. What better thing to do than eat in the fucking dark? This is so annoying. Pitch black. Y'all see that shit? Dark as hell. Watch this. So I usually take the lanterns and put them up here because they last, like they make the whole room bright. And that one's going out, so we're gonna have to put another one up. This is the new one, as you can see, very much bright. I was gonna sit right up here. I'm gonna get some new batteries for this one. Much better. So now in here, it looks like a light, and the babies can.
So we at day 10, bro. We still in there, bro. They saying Keith Lee supposed to be out here. They saying niggas still shooting at the NIPSCO trucks, bro. Like, I got a Corso So when I let them out to potty, like, we saw some people on hard hats, but like, I think they tree removal. I don't think they got nothing to do with electricity, but we still managing, bro. I had some chicken last night, but like, I'm like chicken done, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I ain't think like food scarcity be like a whole thing. I think I'm gonna have to go like eat some beaver butt or like go kill a deer or something, cause like I'm hungry and I'm so tired. Like, I cook. I don't be out buying food. I be cooking, bro, and I can't even really cook for real because where I'm gonna put it? Where I'm gonna put it when I'm done? I gotta eat all that in one day, or like I'm done. So we.
Good morning, America. So we are now on day 10, no power in Gary, Indiana, and most of Northwest Indiana. And here is your day 10 update. First off, I just want to say, y'all, I'm sorry if my energy is a bit lower than my other videos. Like, this is not something that's fun. This is not something I want to keep reporting on. Like, I'm ready to make my videos saying the power is back on for everybody. This is mentally challenging for so many people. People cannot work. People cannot live their everyday lives how they're used to living. And that is mentally shifting. If there is a mental health program, if there is some free mental health links, I'm gonna link them down below because people need it. This is crazy. As for Gary, Indiana news, Mayor Melton did release yesterday that as for the situation with the NIPSCO truck, they are still investigating it, but I'm not gonna speak anymore on it until Mayor Melton speaks on it. Like I said, he said it's under investigation. They don't have any clues yet. Let's leave it at that. The YWCA is accepting resources. If anybody wants to send resources, they are doing breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single day. They have different caterers catering, so they're not. It's not like they're just giving you bologna sandwiches or hot dogs. Yesterday, Big Daddy's catered them, so that's dope. Mayor Melton also did call out NIPSCO yesterday because they have moved Gary's restoration date from this Friday, August 19th, to next Tuesday. So now a lot of people are not going to have power until next Tuesday. That is a full 2 weeks of not living your life how you used to. Let me also note your girl did do an interview with ABC News Good Morning America. So shout out to them for finally looking at us. I guess the biggest news of day 10 is the world is finally looking at us, y'all. If you haven't seen the news article on ABC News, I'll tag it down below. It is on all my pages. Shout out to y'all for finally looking at us. We appreciate it. Hopefully, y'all can help us out. And that's pretty much it for the day 10 update. I just want to tell everybody, you are not alone in this situation. There are people here to help. If you need somebody to talk to, if you need somebody to vent to, if you need just a few dollars, please hit my DM or I will connect you to the right person if I'm unavailable to. But I just want everybody to know you are not alone in this situation. We are the Greater Gary. We are the people. It is most of Northwest Indiana. We need to rally together and not be in competition. Oh, and stop the slander on Keith Lee. That boy did not say when he was coming, and he is coming. So stop it. And he's gonna bring enough resources for all of Northwest Indiana. Let it go. Let it go. Greta Gary.
So we're just gonna ignore the fact that Gary, Indiana has no power for 9 days. You guys need to realize that they can do this for the whole entire United States. So we need to take this as a serious matter. Not having power right now can be very, very dangerous, y'all. Like, living in society is middle of August and it's extremely hot. Your food is already disgusted, contaminated, and then on top of that, you don't have any power, no water, anything. They are trying to put us all under attack, y'all. This is something we need to go help Gary, Indiana, whatever it is we need to do, because this could literally be everywhere. And then what?
The biggest challenge is getting fresh food. I have to literally drive all the way to Chicago because I don't trust any of the grocery stores around.
The lights being out so long. But I like to hear music and hear noises, so that's why I'm glad I bought this DVD player.
Northwest Indiana is kind of more of the urban area of the state of Indiana. The situation makes it feel like we're very rural.
Sometimes I get over anxious, because they keep giving us a date, but the dates are never confirmed to be true.
I think the biggest hurdle is just uncertainty.
Gary, Indiana, this is day 10 without power at my house. So I decided to take a walk at the national park, and there's so many trees down. It's trees down all through the, it's trees down all on the walkway. And I can't even walk, y'all. The national park has been affected by the derecho. So I was just trying to get out of the house. And it's my birthday, y'all. I was trying to get out of the house and take a walk, but it's bad out here on the trails.
Bro, I just cleaned out my fridge, bro. Dude, I can't even like try to like describe like the funk that came through my nostrils as soon as I opened the door. Bro, like essentially there had to be a dead body, bro. Like the way it smelled. I'm currently like trying to air the crib out. I sprayed some little shit. Nah, I need to like, someone needs to drop a nuke bomb inside of my corridor. Come please, like, destroy my house.
When I tell y'all, it's literally like Gotham City out here. It really is. You're probably looking at the flash from my camera, but my windows are open. And if you could look out my windows, you're probably seeing the street cars. The lights from the cars going down the street. I'm in the 46408 area code. We have no water here. We have no power. And people are not believing me when I say we have no water. It's because I'm in a mobile home park. And the Gary Sanitation Department has to have power in order to clear out our pumps for sewage. So until we get power, they had to cut the water off because the sewage is backing up. I'm going to post a picture that my mobile home park management just sent showing the down power lines literally on the next block. There's still a lot of down power lines. Still a lot of trees laying all over the place. It's Wednesday night at about 11 o'clock. We've been without power since Tuesday, and I believe they cut the water off while I was out of town, Friday, Saturday. I came back from out of town, and it's even worse. American Red Cross has been out here. We got porta potties all in the mobile home park. Neighbors got their generators chained to trees because they've been out here stealing generators. They've been breaking into people's cribs. It's just been madness. And the whole incident about the NIPSCO worker getting shot at, that's not what really happened. They was robbing people at the gas station where he was working at, and somebody got yacked at for trying to get robbed. And just so happened, the NIPSCO worker was there. So no, they was not shooting at NIPSCO. It was a whole different type of incident. He was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. But when it's pitch black out here, y'all know niggas gonna be niggas, and I ain't just talking about black people. Niggas gonna be niggas. So whatever help y'all can send out here to us, please do so. We need water. We need food, but we ain't got no refrigerator. I got blessed by my wonderful clients to send me some stuff. They've been really taking care of me. And all in all, this has been mental fucking stress. This is really fucking depressing. I'm thankful for the people that I have in my corner, but I know a lot of people don't have the resources that I have. So whatever help that I can extend to my neighbors, I'm doing so. But I'm just asking if y'all can help at all, please do so.
Hello, you guys. This is day 8 in Gary, Indiana with no power. It's so dark out here. It's so dark. There's no street lights, no power, no nothing. It's been like this for 8 days. And honestly, I wasn't making videos or anything in that nature because I was just trying to figure out life and survive, really. But honestly, it's getting exhausting. Like, I'm just sitting here in the car. I just sit here for minutes because I'd be so scared to go in the house because there's no power. So I can't, no lights, no cameras work. And I just be so scared that someone might be in there. Honestly, I'm not going to lie to you.
So sometimes I just drive around like what I'm about to do now for a little bit because I be scared to go in the house. That's how bad it is. People are out here robbing you, standing by your cribs. Creepy as fuck. Like watching just everything. They're shooting at NIPSCO. NIPSCO is our electric company in Gary, Indiana. And they're shooting at them. Only because they don't want them to turn back on the power, because the criminals are probably having a fucking ball right now. There's no cameras, there's no lights. This is up their alley, so of course they're gonna shoot at NIPSCO. And it's just heartbreaking because it's like, this is where our community comes to. Shooting at NIPSCO. You only hear about that shit in Gary, bro. Who the fuck shoots at the electricity company? Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Whoever did that shit, I swear, they should whoop their ass. They should whoop their ass. Like NIPSCO. NIPSCO didn't do anything.
Hey y'all. Hey TC. Hey.
What's going on?
What's up, Granddaddy?
Hey.
So I had to catch an emergency flight out here because in Gary there was no type of lights. We've been out 8 days, no lights.
You done had this baby up there for
8 days, no lights.
What, in Indiana?
They're not doing nothing about it. Nothing.
The whole city?
The whole entire city pitch black.
No way.
Niggas is robbing niggas.
What?
They out there trying to purge.
No way.
I said, yeah, let me go on.
So you mean to tell me the lights been off? And it ain't been on the news? Ain't the news?
No, nothing.
I ain't heard about
The
that.
gas stations
The gas stations
The gas stations done ran out of gas. Don't nobody drive. The whole entire city is pitch black.
The hell, you heard about that, Dad?
No, this is my first time hearing
I
about it
heard
though.
about it, but I didn't know that it was like that.
Pitch black. 8 days now. Tomorrow will be the 9th, and I'll be here till them bitches get back on.
That's crazy. We're gonna have to get post some. We're gonna have to say something about this because ain't nobody talking about this.
Nobody's talking about
this.
That's crazy.
She said she ready to go with some lights.
She ready to
You ready to
If you're not up to date with this situation, there was a huge storm that hit Northwest Indiana around August 11th. Now we're on day 12 of people not having power and being in a city of pitch black, of pitch darkness. We're talking about 12 days of being in the pitch dark, not knowing if you're going to get robbed, mugged, if you're going to get fresh water. This is scary, y'all. NIPSCO is saying that the full restoration may not happen until August 25th. That is extremely long to be waiting. That means people could go potentially 2 weeks without electricity. 2 weeks. And they were not prepared for this because of the data center issues, where they knocked out the ability for the tornado warnings to be sent out. And that's something I want people to really think about. This is bigger than a power outage. This could happen to us at any point. You have to stay prepared, y'all. Residents are having to literally stay in survival mode at every second. Now, NBC Chicago is reporting that there's sewage and waste issues. There have been reports of sewage coming up on people's yards. People having to deal with makeshift bathrooms and having to go to porta potties. Talking about basic sanitation, like these people can't even bathe. And this is especially concerning for people who already were living in a very vulnerable living condition. And this is how a disaster starts to multiply in your life. And people still have to work. There are people's businesses who have been shut down for days, and almost similar to COVID, a lot of businesses cannot front the cost of being not able to operate for weeks at a time. For even a couple of days, they got to make their rent, they got to pay their employees and keep things running. Especially when we're talking about food businesses. A lot of these food businesses are going to be suffering there, and they're probably going to have food issues for a while, not just when things get back fixed, because of the fact that a lot of the food that was there went to waste because of no electricity. One restaurant owner reported that they lost $19,000 in sales ever since this power outage started. And that's just one business. We got to talk about restaurants, salons, other forms of businesses that are struggling right now and may struggle even after everything gets resolved. Not to mention, the power is supposed to be scheduled to come back on around August 25th. That is so close to the next month. Are these people going to have to pay their rent? Are they still going to have to pay their water bill, their electricity bill through all of this? Like, what exactly is going to happen with that? Another big issue is the generators. People are having to literally chain their generators to trees, y'all. Now, I also want to clear this up from my last video. I previously talked about the NIPSCO worker who got allegedly shot at while they were trying to work. Now, the vehicle was hit. No one was injured, like I reported before, but there has been speculation or there's been developments around the story where it was reported that there was a robbery going on in that exact gas station or area where the person was restoring the power, and they just ended up being there at the wrong place at the wrong time. And even then, that is still terrifying because while all of this disaster is going on, like people are hell bent on breaking into businesses, breaking into homes to do crime while there's no cameras working. Like, you guys have to think about the fact that since the lights are off, now all the camera systems that are going to hold people accountable for their crimes are also gone too. I just wanted to clear that up though, so that everybody knew what was going on with that situation. But I wanted to give you guys an update on this story, let you guys know what's happening. If you know anybody in Gary, Indiana, send them loves, wishes, prayers. If you don't know anybody there, make sure that you guys are keeping them in your hearts and leave a comment below on how you feel about this situation. I will talk to you guys in the next one.